so we're on the way down to St. Mary's County, Sanders Lake once again. Cloudy day. It snowed last night, but it don't look like it snowed down here. It look like they might have just got some rain there a little bit further south, so it may have been a little bit warmer, but it's still cold. We're gonna have fun though. We're gonna have fun. I may have made a boo-boo. Hopefully some kind gentleman or ma'am down there has an extra flag chamber indicator, because I knew I was gonna forget something, and that's what I forgot. So it's one of those safety things that if I understand correctly, is mandatory for the rifle competitions, and I completely forgot mine. We gonna see, because I just drove like an hour almost. One of those Al Mike things. Welcome to my life. Well, shit. We might just watch it if we drove all this way. If I can't fucking shoot, maybe somebody. I don't fucking know. I don't know. We'll see. Out here, we finally made it. We already checked in, geared up. Just waiting for everything to start, man. I'm excited. I don't know what to expect. We done walked the courses a little bit. Look fun. It looked fun. There's gonna be some challenges. I don't know exactly what it's gonna look like, but we gonna see. So stay tuned. I got the GoPro. We gonna have all types of footage for y'all. Holla at me. This is a lesson called keeping your weapon secure. This was the first stage, and his weapon went flying out. Guess what? His day is over. Had me paranoid the rest of the day. Stage one. Here we go. The shooter angle of the targets on the opposite side of the stage was absolute trash, by the way. There also had to be at least one headshot in every target. In two-gun, you have to completely clear your rifle before you switch to your pistol, and vice versa.
Are you ready?
There were so many things wrong with the beginning of this stage, but I'll explain more in the debrief. I will say, loading your weapon with somebody's hand right there in your mechanics is not normal at all either. I'm mad enough to say, I look so bad in this moment. Consider it a bad day. Results not typical. Get used to running oddly thanks to the 180 rule. Of the 3 mags that I had on my waist, I decided to grab the one from the last round that I didn't reload. Go figure. Who wants a completely unnecessary extra reload? Me! Yeah, that sums it up.
And rifle. Are you ready? Stand by.
Here's me making it seem so easy, and I rushed.
You have to be better at layering, right? That's
Go prone and
usually you put a coat on, you don't bring a layer.
target 3.
Here's a tip. Make sure your magnifier is sighted in.
Stand by.
Yeah, all this prone business was not the business. I ain't did this in 10 years. Yeah, see that little waddle? Is me worried about my gun.
Ready. Stand by.
Yeah, that little swinging target, dope. Never did one before. Perfect on the poppers. Yeah, not gonna lie, I hit the barrel. In my head, I figured it'd still go through and it might count. Nah, they could tell. All right, we all done. Good to go. Had a whole lot of fun. Put some rounds down range. Had some good shots. Had some bad shots. Had some good stages. Had some bad stages. This is my first 2-gun match. I know what I need to work on now, though. But I had a whole lot of fun. Met some cool people. That's what it's all about. Coming out here, getting the experience under your belt, getting having a good time, meeting some people, and getting out of the house, man. Stay if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. All right, that's all right. Range debrief. We back. Time to talk about what went good, what went bad, what malfunctioned, what didn't malfunction. So we ready to talk about the bad, baby. Let's talk about the bad. Because I had my sling too tight when I tried to load my mag. Yeah, it didn't get seated all the way. So it probably cost me about 20 seconds at the beginning of the stage. Absolute fail. All right, so then I tried to make up time, shot my ass off. Killing it. All right, so then I get around, transition to the pistol, hit the plinkers, bing, bing, bing. Why? So because I missed one, right? Because I missed that one.
Oh, what the fuck?
I had to reload because the mag that I had, I grabbed the wrong mag and got the mag that wasn't full when I loaded my pistol. And because I missed that one, then I had to load again. So I probably killed myself by like 30, 35 seconds because of me. One thing. I don't know if you can see that. See that? Crack right there? Yeah. Gotta get a new one of these. I've only run I cannot remember what brand it is. I'm gonna have to go on my email and figure it out. I think I might go with a different brand. I'm not sure exactly. That ain't good. So because of this, I noticed this crack a little bit earlier yesterday at the range. And it just got worse throughout the day, of course. But with that, I was afraid to DQ, so I wasn't running as fast as I normally would because I was scared of my gun coming out because it wasn't retained properly. So Major thing, get a new holster, secure it, retain it. Won't have a problem because that did happen today. A dude's gun completely flew out of his holster and he was DQ'd on the first stage. So didn't want that to happen, wanted to finish the match, so was extra careful. Prone, oh my God. The last time I've shot my rifle prone was probably when I was stationed in New Mexico 10 years ago. And I hate saying that because that's horrible lack of training. But that's just me being honest. So me getting down in a prone position took way too long. Felt way too uncomfortable because it's been so long. Then there was a couple of little breaks, but no excuses. But I will be practicing that. No lies detected. Very important thing for those of you that are running red dots. If you have a magnifier on it, you need to zero the magnifier with the red dot. If you don't, and you run this magnifier with this red dot, you run the risk of missing your target. Ask me how I know, because I completely forgot that I needed to zero the magnifier with the red dot. Because I usually don't use a magnifier, but I wanted to be fancy, and so I bought it. And that's what I get, because I should have knew better. They have dials on it, just like the red dot, all right? So what you'll do is zero your red dot, and then you'll zero the magnifier after you zero the red dot. I actually shot better with the red dot and without the magnifier. I wonder why. But when it came down to shooting out at 100 yards, and I flipped that up, I missed the complete target. Why? Because at 25 yards, with this missing at 1.5 inches, 2 inches, at 100 yards, I missed at about 8. And I should have knew that I should have corrected my hold because of that, but I was being stupid, and I didn't. So by the time I realized that yesterday, it was too late, and I couldn't make the corrections I needed and didn't have the time behind the trigger on this to be proficient with the status it was at. So that's what I get. But you live and you learn. The other thing I recognized today with this, my sling was too short. With my sling being so short, it messed up my ability to load because I didn't have the maneuverability in my arm. That also slowed me down when I got prone. So things you don't think about when you're just at the range going pew pew real slow, all right, and in a static position. So that was very beneficial today. I think I got more experience today running that course than I probably would in some class spending 1,000 rounds and a few $100, right? Today's match was $15, and I got a lot of trigger time, got a lot of experience. Things that went well today. Some stages I shot really well. I was able to shoot fast and shoot accurately, especially with my rifle. I do shoot a lot better with my rifle than I give myself credit for because I don't train with it like I should, but I will now after today's match. This gun runs really well. I'm very proud of the performance of the gun. I shot my pistol pretty well. For the most part, I needed to slow down. I feel like I moved pretty well today for the most part. It's always a challenge figuring out the stages because you're moving in position in ways that you never really move too often, and keeping muzzle awareness and safety at the same time, which is paramount. I competed. Despite the penalties, I competed. That's another positive thing, like to not use my rifle as much as I did and go out there and actually compete. I actually put up some decent times. I'm gonna check my scores in a little bit. Not sure with all the penalties, but it was good. It was good. I am not mad about today. I cannot wait for the next one. Stay tuned for the next one because it's gonna be a whole lot different outcome. I promise you that.
Soufeast, 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 Soufeast.
Southside, you know how we ride.